Living with little money left after each paycheck can be very stressful. Research has found that people who are careful with their money tend to be happier and healthier than those who spend too much. If you spend less on things you don't really need and stay away from debt, you can save more money every month. Join us at Nova Society for an exclusive journey into the world of personal finance. Don't miss out on the insights coming your way. If we could get 200 likes on this video, that would be insane because we love making these videos just for you. The amount of money you need to save for a comfortable life in the US can vary. It depends on things like your age, how much you earn, the way you live, and how much it costs to live where you are. But a simple way to figure it out is to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses for emergencies. This money can help you handle unexpected costs like losing your job, medical bills, or car repairs without borrowing money. On top of that emergency fund, it's also important to save for your retirement. How much you need for retirement depends on your situation, but a good start is to try to save 20% of what you earn each year. According to the Federal Reserve, having at least $400 in savings to cover unexpected expenses is enough to be in a better financial position than 1/3 of Americans. This suggests that many people struggle with money management and that being responsible with money is only sometimes about having a high income or being extremely wealthy. They don't budget. A significant factor contributing to financial struggles is the failure to establish and stick to a budget, either for oneself or one's family. US Bank reports that only approximately 41% of Americans follow a budget. This problem arises because without the practice of monitoring your earnings and expenditures, it becomes significantly challenging to gauge the allocation of funds across various categories. If you've ever experienced receiving your paycheck, making some purchases, and finding yourself with seemingly no money left, prompting you to question where it all went, you'll recognize the importance of budgeting. While budgeting may sometimes be associated with negative feelings, often due to the discomfort of meticulously tracking income and expenses on a spreadsheet, it is, in fact, an empowering endeavor, especially for those aiming to gain control over their financial matters. They don't have clear financial goals. All your financial choices are rooted in your financial goals, forming the basis for your financial decisions. Without a clear sense of direction, enhancing your earnings, eliminating debts, or achieving a harmonious work-life balance becomes challenging. Establishing financial objectives lays down a path for your future, enabling you to make choices that pave the way toward their attainment. For instance, if you aim to achieve a debt-free status within the next 3 years, this well-defined and succinct goal can serve as a blueprint to formulate a strategy that guides you to success. Likewise, setting a target to double your income in the upcoming year encourages you to take immediate and purposeful actions to transform it into a reality. To avert financial hardships, the initial step involves setting specific financial objectives and delineating your desired financial position and the time frame for reaching your destination. Whether it entails accumulating $10,000, making an all-cash purchase of a new car, or acquiring a new home, these objectives provide a tangible finish line to strive for. They don't pay themselves first. Another simple way to improve your finances, often missed by people having money problems, is called paying yourself first. When you're trying to make your money better, it's important to know that saving alone is pretty hard to make you rich. What you need to do is regularly put your money to work over a long time. You can do this by setting aside some of your paycheck for investments. It's an easy way to invest automatically. This way, you won't even feel like you're missing the money, and you won't need to decide whether to invest each time you get paid. If you leave that money in your account, you might feel like you have more money than you do. This might tempt you to spend it on things, and you might even forget some of them. When you have to decide every week if you should invest, you might skip it more often. So, most people struggle with money not because of just a few bad decisions, but because of many things in their financial lives. But here's the good news. With the right plan and effort, almost anyone can make their money better and feel more comfortable. They spend money to impress people. Dave Ramsey often says that many people spend money they don't have, buying things they don't need, just to show off to people they may not even like. He thinks trying to impress others with your spending is a quick way to destroy your finances. Many people do this, buying stuff to make others jealous or respect them. They believe it'll make them look successful and cool, but this feeling of success doesn't last and it can mess up your finances for a long time. Trying to look rich for a short time isn't worth the problems it causes. So, trying to impress people by buying things is a bad idea and it can mess up your future. They have expensive habits. You don't have to be rich to have costly spending habits. Every day, people can fall into this trap too, and it can be a problem if you're already having money troubles. Take smoking, for instance. If you smoke 1 pack of cigarettes each day, which costs about $7, you end up spending over $200 in a month. Some smokers might say they can't save $200 each month because they don't have enough, but this smoking habit eats up their money. Eating out all the time is another costly habit. We're not talking about an occasional meal out. Some folks eat out more than they eat at home. Spending $50 on a single meal might not seem like much, but if you're struggling financially, cutting down on these expenses can make a big difference. They don't prepare for emergencies. It's a big issue that 1 out of every 3 people can't get their hands on just $400 when they have unexpected money troubles. Unexpected things like car problems or medical issues come up a lot, and having only $400 might not be enough to handle them. For example, AAA says that fixing a car usually costs about $500 to $600, which is more than what many people have saved up for emergencies. If you don't have a good emergency fund, it can cause really bad problems when unexpected money issues show up. Just think about suddenly losing your job or needing urgent dental work that your insurance doesn't pay for. If you don't have enough money saved up, you're in a difficult financial situation. They have bad debt. There are different kinds of debt, and not all debts are the same when it comes to money. There are 2 types of debt. There's good debt, which is when you borrow money to invest in things that can make you more money. For example, getting a loan to buy a rental property that can bring in rent money is a type of good debt. Then there's bad debt, which most people think of when they hear about debt. Bad debt is when you borrow money to buy things that lose value over time. These things can be like cars, clothes, vacations, and most stuff bought with credit cards.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
When you have bad debt, you not only have to pay extra money interest instead of getting extra money, but the things you bought lose value and you can't sell them for much later on. Debt lets people buy things even if they can't pay for them with their own money right away. For example, someone might take a loan to buy a new car because they don't have enough cash to pay for it all at once. In this case, they end up paying extra money to the lender. The car loses its value quickly and the purchase goes over their money limit, which can lead to money problems. There's a saying that rich people earn extra money, while people with money problems have to pay extra money. This means that wealthy folks often use debt wisely to invest and grow their wealth, while others might end up with debt because they spend on things that lose value and expenses they don't need, which can make their money situation tough. They don't think about the future. Many people say they're not great with money because they prefer spending and having fun now instead of saving for a retirement that's far away. It's like they want to enjoy life today rather than save for a rich retirement when they're old. But it's important to find the right balance between planning for the future and enjoying life today. You should save for later while also making smart choices to have fun and enjoy life now, especially when you're young. Most people would agree that finding that balance means making choices that help you in the long run and also spending on things that make you happy today. Knowing how you spend your money is one part, but having a money goal is different. Being careful with your money doesn't mean you have to give up things or make sacrifices. It's about making wise choices with your money that will help you in the future. Whether you're saving for retirement, a house, or a business, having some extra money saved up is important. Being smart with your money can get you to your money goals quicker and with less trouble. Uncover the secrets of personal finance and generational wealth mastery by subscribing to our channel. Empower your financial journey with our enriching videos, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up to help our channel grow. Please click on the next video for more financial wealth building strategies.